All right, I found it. Okay, never mind. You got it. Okay. In order to manage your campaigns and edit your campaigns, go into marketing pilot, autopilot,
Okay.
and it says, it looks weird, but it says start a campaign, but this is actually where you manage your campaigns. So you'll manage the campaign. And then right now, the only thing I have yours on right now is for the express offer leads.
Okay.
And then um, once we start engaging into the seller paid leads, this one will be on. I've already edited. This one's
We
basically.
don't even. I'm sorry. We don't even have that here. I did the training and everything,
Mhm.
but I guess it's not set up for this area, so I have to like find the investors to,
Yeah,
and
that'll be good.
yeah.
But it targets anybody that's requested an offer or any
Okay.
type of seller. But I have that one all set up. That one's good to go.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do right now, we're targeting. Let's just start targeting buyers right now. There's already 24 campaigns in everyone's library, but you have to add them to your account, right?
Okay.
So, for example, um, the conversion default buyer. What you want to do, it's a campaign with 6 different touches, and it's text and email. So you'll add that to your library,
Okay.
and
What- Add the renter one too. That looked good.
yeah, no, yeah, and then the property boost one. Since we're going to boost some properties, you're going to want that on there.
Okay.
I've added that, and obviously the seller one you want on there. So we got the buyer, seller. Well, that one's on there. I already fixed that one. And then the property boost. Amanda, did you see another one you think we should
The
put
rent
on there?
one looked good. So just in case he bumps into someone who's renting, they can start getting our drip campaign about home
Call
ownership.
prospect to rent,
Uh-huh.
the 13 touch campaign with emails, texts, and calls. You can add that.
Awesome.
So the cool thing about the KV Core being a mass KV Core for every agent is a lot of this stuff is already in here for you. You just got to add it to your account and then you can edit it pretty easily. So I'm going to show you how to do all that stuff for now.
Okay.
Now that you have all these on your account, let's go to, whoops. Now it's on there, start a campaign. And it takes a little bit to load, but now you have all these campaigns in your account. So the first one, let's go ahead and, well, we're going to do a property boost one, right, Amanda?
Yes.
Okay, so just click on it.
Mhm.
Um, within 7 minutes, they're going to get a text that says this. Hey, thanks for checking out our Facebook ad, checking out the property info on our site. Are you thinking about buying, investing sometime soon? And it's going to have, your information on there.
Okay.
And that's going to be a text.
Okay.
Do you want to edit that text or anything, or do you like how that,
Um, I mean, yeah, that I guess that would be fine. But I'll just have to put my name in there. Or would it automatically
it'll
put my
do
name?
it right here. Whatever in parentheses, it's going to grab from your site.
Okay.
So agent first name, it'll say, Charles.
Okay.
Um, but if you ever did want to edit that, it's not hard. Go over here to the 7 minute. Once in 7 minutes, they're going to get this text, and you go to edit, and you go to view the template, and you can change all this stuff
Okay.
if you want. And I can show you how to change all that, because right now it says it's an automatic template. It's property boost and Facebook lead add autoresponder. So just kind of remember that template.
Okay.
Go back to, go back to here, go to templates. And the cool thing about, again, being a group thing, there's 134 auto templates already created.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
so which one was that? I forget. It was a text, and it said property boost, property. So here it is. So you'll go to clone it. I don't know why it says clone, but whatever. That's the template name. I would say, Property Boost. You don't want to copy it, clone it word by word, because then you won't know which one to assign it to. Property
okay.
Boost, and then we'll put, so you'll know the template is going to be, you're the only agent assigned to the lead. But once you have other agents on your squad and you share the lead with them, you can, choose which agent to put this on, but you're the only one on there. And if you ever wanted to change it, this is how you change it. Just kind of delete this stuff and kind of start putting stuff in there, right?
Okay.
And then let's say we changed it. Hey, thanks for checking out our ad and checking out the property info on our site. Are you thinking about buying or investing sometime soon? So maybe, are you thinking about taking advantage of the low interest rates? This one will say, are you thinking about taking advantage of the low interest rates and buying / investing sometime soon? I would maybe say that investing sometime this year. So now it changed it, right? So we're going to clone it, and it's going to add that template to your library. So you're going to go back to your campaign library and go back to the Property Boost, and we're going to change what we're going to change this to what we want it now. So we're going to go to edit, and this time we're going to go to the template and type in property, and you see it says Property Boost Joe.
Yes.
That's the one we just created.
Okay.
And if we view it, that's what it's going to say, sometime this year, et cetera, et cetera. And you can either do it within 7 minutes. You can send that text within a few hours the first day. You can change it to, 10 minutes. Doesn't matter, right? You can change it to whatever you want. I would say run immediately. No, run immediately, I guess, means there's no time constraint. So, and then obviously the agent is going to send this to the contact. If you ever want it, once you get a lender involved, your lender can also do this stuff.
Okay.
It'll come from the lender, right?
Okay.
So this is called the 7-minute auto text, and we're going to do Property Boost Joe, and we're going to update it. Oh, sorry. I had to put minutes in here.
Oh, you did select again. So from agent 2, put contact or buyer. There we go.
Thank you. All right. So now, when something comes in and it's a Property Boost lead, and the status is new, and we can change that. This is gonna, within 7 minutes, gonna send them that text we just spoke about. Now, you can set up a call, and now the call isn't going to be a call from the system. It's going to ping you to call them.
Okay.
That makes sense? So it's not going to call them. It's going to say, hey, Joe, you need to call this ad. It's been 30 minutes.
Okay.
Now, since we just sent them a text within 7 minutes, maybe we can change this to, see, this is it's going to be a task reminder. This is pretty cool. Maybe you can have the system call you and say, hey, initiates a call to the assigned agent and then connects them to the lead. Wow, that's pretty damn cool. I didn't know that was an option.
Mm-hmm.
So, but whatever, I'll just do a reminder because you may be busy, probably at the gym or something.
And your first call, you'll save that number. So like now it says conversion lead with some money signs, and now I know to answer the phone. It'll be the same number each time.
Okay.
And then it'll be, this, and it'll have this template. It'll say, hey, I saw you requested information from my site today. Were you able to get the link? Okay, like right there, that's all. That's crap, right? So that's why I said I don't mind that they put these automatic ads in here, but I like to change them, because this doesn't even make sense. You don't end a sentence with okay, right?
No, it's asking were you able to get the link okay?
Well, the okay would be okay, AW.
Why?
Okay would be a.
Yeah.
You can't end it in a. I think it's can't end a sentence in a. You can't end it like at, or on, or Anyway, you can change that. Well, like we just did, right?
Yeah.
And just to refresh our, our memory. That's called Property Boost or Facebook Ad Call. So we'll go here. We'll go back to the templates. And then it was a call reminder. And it was Facebook, right? So Facebook, that one right there. So again, we're going to clone it. And then we'll put, Property Boost, call reminder. Hey, I saw, it doesn't even matter because you're going to call whatever. But hey, I saw you request the proper information. Will you ever get the link to the property opened? If so, great. If not, let's discuss something like that, right?
Okay.
It doesn't matter because it's just gonna remind you to call. I mean, you can put anything in there.
Okay.
Clone template, and then that's the property boost. We put Joe. Go back to the library. Property boost, we did call reminder, and obviously that's the template. And then we just sent them a text like 7 minutes ago, right?
Mhm.
So I would say, when would you want to call the lead? Is it you want to call within 30 minutes if they just got a text on how aggressive you want to get on this?
That's 30 minutes is fine from Rick's training. I think that was about right around the time.
Okay, so this is just going to send you a task to remind you to call this lead, and it'll even say just calling you to saw that you checked on my website, or you're able to open up the property. If not, great, or if so, great. If not, let's discuss. Do you have any questions about the property? Kind of do your thing, right?
Okay.
Update. So now 7 minutes, this is going to happen. 30 minutes, it's going to remind you to call them, and then you can keep on moving. Right now, this one's only 3, but day 1, so the next day, it's going to assign you a task, but we can change that. Whoops. Basically, it's going to assign you a task to set up their property alerts, check with the daily frequency and stuff like that. So maybe the next day you'd be like, I saw that you clicked on that property, 123 Main Street. Is that the only property you're interested in? Or I know that's down in, in this part of the town. Is that the only area you're interested? What I'm going to do for you is kind of update your property alerts, and then you want to get them every day, or you want to get them once a week, kind of thing. That's just something that you're going to kind of have that conversation with that lead. If that's good, you can leave it, and that's day 1. If you want to add another action, you can do, let's go ahead and send them, any of this stuff, right?
And Joe, when they click to register, they'll start shopping on your site. So along with this is automatic, but along with this on your smart CRM and dashboard, you'll see, they're saving this as a favorite. They're searching, their average price point is $250. And then when you call them, you could even go, hey, I saw that you liked this house. So this is just a reminder for you to follow up and check in with them. But meanwhile, you'll get to see what they're doing on your website.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is probably just to try to get you to talk to them. That's probably why it's only, a day or whatever. But then, because then once you've actually spoken to them, you would probably move them off of this campaign into a buyer campaign or a seller campaign.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right. But if you wanted to continue to add this one, so every time a lead is new and it's assigned, I got to change that anyway.
So my question, just to get an understanding, like a prospective buyer or whatever, they go in. So how could I phrase it? So they'll go in and look on Facebook, and that's how it generate to me. Is that making any sense?
So the property boost, yeah. So the property boost, what they do is they target people that are interested in real estate in that area, if you will, and they
Okay.
put that ad in front of them. They don't have to be your friends. They don't have to be any, it's just going to be anybody that's on social media. Um, if they click on the ad, it's fine, right? Nothing happens.
Hmm.
If they click on the ad and then want to continue look at pictures, or if they want to request information, it's going to ask them to register.
Okay.
And then most people just say, register with Facebook, and then it puts in their information, and then they get all the information. As soon as they do that, you get pinged the lead.
Okay.
Um, Sometimes they may put some bogus information in there, or it is what it is, but they have to actually go in there and do something. So a lot of times when you call these leads pretty quick, they'll say, "Oh, I'm not interested," or "Why are you calling me?" They are responding to a specific property, so just remind them of that.
Mhm.
Or I mean, just kind of go within your script. But let's say you get 15 leads, but you're out showing property. In the background, they're going to get a text. You're going to get a reminder to call them, and then the next day they're going to get a text as well, right?
Okay.
And then hopefully by then you've got them. You've spoken to them. If not, you can even say each time something is changed off of this campaign, it automatically puts some default buyer campaign. But everything that comes there as a buyer all gets put on the default buyer campaign automatically.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't know if you have any leads in here yet, but
And you can set a task too. So if you just talk to them and you set up their market report, you might remind yourself, hey, in 2 days or in next week, or 6 months or whatever, follow up with them.
Okay. And you say that under task, Amanda?
So where Jeff just was.
yeah, let's say a lead came in, it was Nelda. You can go, so that's hers. You don't have anything, but anyway, go to task and add a task. And you
Okay.
can tell yourself, follow up, what you need to say, the date you want to do it, the time you want to do it, and you're going to assign it to yourself. If you ever assign it to an agent, you can say, I need to assign this task to that agent. And when you log into your KV Core, you're going to have in your dashboard, let's say you told everybody you wanted to call tomorrow, or whatever, you're going to have a task right here that's going to say you have 10 tasks assigned to you today. So that needs to be a daily thing. You come in here, click on these tasks, and they're, who the hell am I talking to today? Why am I talking to them? What have we spoken about before? And kind of, do all that. These calls will be automatically kind of put in here. One, if you've assigned yourself to call somebody, it's going to be in there. Two, if the lead has never been called, it'll be in here, right? So every day you need to just go to your task and kind of go through, who you need to talk to that day, right?
On that smart CRM, honey, will you show them how to do the notes?
Oh yeah.
So if let's say you start getting a buyer's agent, or let's say you just get busy, you could add a note that says, hey, buyer's agent, call right away. Or for you, if while you're busy, you might go, Nelda's getting pre-approved, she's got a 500 credit score right now, but she's working on building it up, and then you'll set a task follow up in 3 months. Or she wants to be in this school district. That way, next week, when you've already talked to 50 people, you'll remember who Nelda was and what she needs.
Right. And
that is so funny, Amanda, because she's literally in the cat. Everything you just said is pretty much what's going on with her.
right. So I mean, she needs to be. It's up to you, but and it's fine. You only got a couple leads in here, so you can easily follow up with Nelda. But once we start driving leads to the site, there's no way you're going to fall behind it. If not, everyone needs to be on a task. Everyone needs to have a task assigned to them. Everyone needs to be, assigned to a default campaign. If there's a lead in here just kind of sitting, just like this one is, just to be honest, you never know what's gonna happen. You're gonna lose that lead.
Joe, see how there's these 5 stars by Nelda? Since you've spoken to her and you know her situation, she might be a 4-star. When she's pre-approved, ready to go, then she's a 5-star. And then when you have 100 leads, you'll go, okay, who are my A buyers? They're ready to go, and you can filter them by. 0 stars might mean they've never talked to you before. 3 stars means you've had a conversation. You can kind of track it that way too.
Right now, this is a spark. If she's an active lead looking at properties, you can change the active lead. But anything that you change this to, sphere, active lead, client, whatever, it's going to assign them the campaign based on the status of the lead. So watch out on that.
Okay.
Because when you go to the campaigns, You see all these statuses, prospect, new lead.
Yeah, that's what I was really. Yeah, I was kind of torn between which ones to use.
Yeah, what you'll see on here is once this loads, like every time a status right now is new lead, this one's going to hit, right? And that's what I was going to say. I'm going to change that. But so if you change her to new lead, she's going to get a text in 7 minutes. So watch out.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Right now it's not active, so it's not even turned on. It's just because right now you can create all these campaigns like I'm doing and edit them and stuff like that, but none of these are turned on, so it's not going to happen right now. But once you have, once you go in here and kind of edit, like I showed you how to kind of edit the information and stuff like that, start clicking, start turning these things on.
Okay.
And then when they come in and there's a tagged seller or buyer, it'll start kicking in, or renter, it'll start kicking in for you. So a little bit on, I wanted to show you a little bit on that. And again, that's why we recorded this. I'm just going to send you the link.
Good.
Kind of run through this again. But if you go in here and system campaigns, you see something that you like, there's 24 campaigns already in here. Even when you get them under contract, it looks like, there's all, man, this thing, you can run your business completely on autopilot if you want. But to ever, edit any of the information you want in here, the only way to edit is to change the template, right? So make sure that your templates, you can even create your own templates. You don't even have to look at any of these. But if you want to create an email template, go to email, add template, email template, and you just kind of create your own, right? Whatever you want to say, turn your signature on, whatever the subject wants to be, whatever you want to name the template. And then let's say you want to get a text template together. Go to text message, add template, SMS, what the heck is that text going to say? What's it going to be called? Like, get all your templates, kind of together. And then when you go to your campaign library, you can kind of add those templates within there. Let me see.
You can hashtag all your people too. So you might have Nailed to be hashtag bad credit, or you might have a hashtag VA veteran or hashtag homes for heroes. And then you can put them on drip campaigns based on their hashtags. Or let's say you came up with, you found this really cool, veteran thing or really cool credit repair thing. You can filter your people and say hashtag bad credit, and then mass text everyone and say, hey, just checking in, it's Joe. I just found this awesome program for fill in the blank. And you've narrowed it down and it's something specific to them, but you only had to send it one time and hundreds of people got it.
Okay.
Yeah. So what she was saying is right now, Nelda does not have a hashtag on her. So I would make sure every lead has a hashtag associated with it. And then like you said, like she said, hashtag bad credit, you go in here one day, you can search these hashtags and it'll say bad credit. And let's say 100 people show up, you select all those people and you can mass text them, video message them. That's the bomb video that they just did, which is awesome. So even if you want to send Nelda a video, say, hey, just checking in with you, I'm not going to do it, but go in here and you're going to open this recorder and it's going to flip the screen. You're going to record something. Once you save it, obviously include your signature. You can change that too. I can show you how to do that, but, and you send her a text or whatever, or send an email with a little quick video in there. Hey, just checking in on you kind of thing. Those are really, really good. Get really good responses on those.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Like, it's not about what you look like or where you're at. Getting a video from like, oh crap, this is awesome. Like, they really like that. A lot of people respond well to that.
Gotcha.
But you ain't got to get all fancy, like me.
Yeah, wear a 3-piece suit.
With some PJ pants.
Yeah.
Do all that.
People miss people. We want to see each other's faces. I mean, it means a lot to have a video from someone.
Yeah. So if you could, Joe, and I'll do it as well. Go in here and start. I've already done the Property Boost one.
Okay.
I'm sorry, the Express Offer one. I didn't know you didn't have that.
Yeah, we don't have that down here yet.
which is fine. Go in here and just start messing around with it. You're not gonna mess it up unless this thing is on. Make sure
Okay.
it's off. Because if this is on and then you change something, it's gonna send everybody that's on this a text or an email or whatever you just did. That's what I accidentally did the other day. I text like 500 people on a Saturday. Everybody was pissed off. But anyway, so I learned that. Make sure this status is off. And then once you figure it out, just turn it on.
Okay.
Can we turn Property Boost on? Because I'm going to he sent me an address of one he liked.
So that one's going to be turned on. So anybody, well, I got to change it real quick. 1 second. So when the lead is, when the hashtag is, which one are you doing? You said Property Boost?
Yes. PB something.
I do PB for Property Boost.
Okay.
Can you do you like that, Joe, or no?
Yes, I mean yeah, I'm gonna write it down. So
Anything that you hashtag PB, they are going to be put on the Property Boost campaign. And you
Okay.
can even tell when they come in. Let me think about this for a second.
Have the straight. You want to put you want to know what the address is, or
It's going to come in already. It's going to be on the lead.
okay.
But this is just when to turn this campaign on.
I would do lead
Right
as
now.
new, right?
Well, any lead. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Thank you. So lead is new.
Property Boost. An option.
No, because you don't have any in there.
See if you can just do when lead is new, because right now all of his leads will be Property Boost, just for today.
So when the lead is new, the campaign is designed for a buyer. They're going to get put on.
Okay.
Yeah. Always run. Yes. Runs for the agent. Status is new. It's designed for a buyer. They're going to put that on campaign. All right. So it's always going to run when a lead is new and it's turned on. So let me make sure real quick. So right now you don't have any that are brand new. So nothing's going to happen. They're all going to be, so any lead that's new, what the hell? Oh, it didn't refresh. It never refreshes. Anyway, I'll refresh it. Okay, so now every time a lead is new, that one's going to pop in. So you can start the Property Boost, Amanda.
Okay.
And that's just what, I mean, I kind of wanted to do that. Joe, let me stop the share.
And you'll send me the link to this?
Yeah, I'll send you a link to the video.